guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. Just in case you're new here, I blog every day at kjaggers.com. That link is below. So I am back today with my December favorites. But before we get going in the December favorites, I wanted to say a couple things. So first, to my friends in Paris who are watching these videos, or in Europe somewhere, thank you. And all of my thoughts and prayers are with you guys today. I woke up, turned on CNN as, I normally like to do, so I can see, what's happening in the world. And I saw where 12 people were shot at a newspaper. Journalists were killed. Police officers were killed. They still haven't caught them. I understand that. But I wanted you guys to know that you're in our thoughts, you're in our prayers, and it's tragic, and I really hope that our government helps your government catch whoever did it. And I'm really sorry for what happened in your city today. So it's one of the busiest cities in the world. It's a beautiful city, and no city or country deserves to be attacked like that. And it's just really, really sad. So I just want to let you guys know that you're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers, and yeah, it's really sad. And I hope that you guys heal. And the next thing is, I hope you guys are all staying warm. Temperatures have dropped severely here in South Carolina. I know they have dropped for so many of you guys because I see the weather on the news and stuff. You're always welcome to leave your comments below letting me know what the weather is in your neck of the woods, but it's super cold here. So, I hope you guys are staying in, staying warm, being safe if you're driving in snow, and praying for spring. I hope all of you guys are praying for it as much as I am, because I am ready for some warm weather. So let's move on into December favorites. I'm in my living room today. I'm sitting in front of the fireplace, which is my first December favorite. So right now, this is like the warmest spot I could be in the house, and we have a pretty big house, and it takes a lot to heat our house. We have 2 air conditioning units for each floor, and only like 1 furnace, but it's really expensive. Like last year, in the coldest months, it was over $600 just for our electric bill, because that's how the heat is paid, is through the electric. So I've been using the fireplace a lot, and it's been saving us money. Now, I understand that the theory that you lose more heat in a fireplace when you open that flute up, I get that, but that only happens generally for a few minutes, because I can feel the heat radiating out. Now, this one doesn't have fans on it. Our last fireplace had fans that kind of like projected the heat out for you. But this fireplace has been working great for us, and I'm very thankful to have it. So that's definitely a December favorite. So moving on into the kitchen, we'll talk about the kitchen. A few of my favorites for December have been, number 1, my bread maker. So here's the bread maker I got right here. And, I kind of butchered 1 loaf of bread, and I'm still getting used to how to use it, because it's been years. I mean, it's been in the 80s since I had a bread machine. So I have really been enjoying experimenting with it. I'm going to share some recipes with you guys through, the bread machine, in case you have a bread machine or if you plan on getting one. I wasn't a huge fan. I was taught in culinary school how to knead the bread, and now my hands hurt a lot, and they cramp up, and I just don't want to knead all that bread. So, I haven't made a ton of fresh bread simply because of that, and I've really been putting to use my bread maker. This little book has some good recipes, but I'm finding some better ones online, and I'll be sure to share those with you guys as we kind of move through the month. The next item I want to talk about is this French press that I got. So this is the box. That's what my French press looks like. And normally, we use a drip coffee maker, but that drip coffee maker has really been awful in terms of making coffee, and the grounds run over, and sometimes the lid comes off, and it Sometimes it's all over the counter in the morning. So I was like, I'm done. I'm trying a French press. Now, I had lots of French presses, but I got a larger one because I thought, I'll take away the electric drip and just use this for both my husband and myself. And while I really would argue that the French press coffee is 1,000 times better than any drip coffee maker, my husband, honest to God, doesn't feel the same way. He doesn't enjoy using the French press in the mornings. So he's brought back out the old coffee maker, and we've got 2 on our counter right now. And this is definitely a favorite. If you can change your habits of using an electric coffee pot and try a French press, I think you'll be hooked because it makes phenomenally better coffee. It really does. And it's simple and it's easy, and you can have your coffee done in like 4 minutes. So I still don't really get the problem with it, except it doesn't have a timer and the coffee isn't waiting on you to get up, which usually happens in our home. So Scott is still using the electric one, and I am still madly in love with the good old-fashioned easy French press. So that is another favorite for December. Now, in December, I did a ton of baking, and one thing that I found that I really enjoyed was the Reynolds baking sheets. It's parchment paper, and see how it is? It comes out. And in this box, I can't remember how much these were, by the way. There's 22 of them, and they're pre-cut. Yeah. And if you use parchment paper very much, you know that trying to get it the same size as your cookie sheet is next to impossible. Especially you had to pull it out, and you use the side of the box to rip it, and it's never the right size. You have to cut it down, and I think for whatever price, the extra money to buy the pre-cut parchment paper is worth it. And it's so nice. It leaves little to no cleanup for baking, and it's just amazing. And look who's here. Here's another favorite. This is Gabby, and she's being nosy, wanting to see what's going on. Say hi, Gabby. Say hi to YouTube. Okay, moving on, but she's a favorite too. Now, I tried, well, let me go with this. Because I was baking and, I wanted to use good stuff. Now, normally I like good eggs anyway. But these Happy Eggs, I really have been enjoying. And they're allowed to roam free in the great outdoors, enjoying the freedom of what comes naturally. They're cage-free eggs. They have, they've been fed a healthy diet. The yolks are extremely yellow in these eggs, and I really like them. They say they're good eggs because their hens live good lives, so, maybe so, but these are really good eggs. I use them in all the baking through December, and I also used a lot of really good butter. Now, this is an Italian butter. I believe it's salted. Is it? It's butter from pasteurized milk cream. And this was a little more expensive. I want to say this was like $10. But I used a lot of this butter throughout baking and different meals. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I will butcher it. But there it is. If you guys ever want to leave me a video response letting me know how to pronounce something, go right ahead. But this butter was super, super good. And it's butter pasteurized from milk cream. It's from Italy, and I like it a lot. I found it at my local Ingles. So if you see this, don't pass it up. It's a really good butter, really good. A couple more things from the kitchen. I tried this Guy Fieri brown sugar sweet and sticky barbecue sauce. That's what the bottle looks like. There's a guy right there. And I was really shocked at how good this was. We finished it up on the barbecue chicken we had recently, and my entire family loved it. And it's a bourbon brown sugar barbecue sauce, smoky bourbon, sweet brown sugar, and a hint of spicy black pepper create off-the-hook flavor that's perfect complement to anything from beef to chicken to pork to seafood. And I enjoyed it, so yeah, another one you might want to try. There's so many different barbecue sauces, so it's hard, you know, to always pick one, but you don't have to be bashful of this one. It's really good. Now, I've also really been loving the Smart potatoes. So these potatoes are naturally cleaned with Pro Health Pure Wash System. And what I like is that they are big potatoes. It's not one of those bags that, you know, have tiny potatoes and you don't get one baking potato out of it. But these are huge, and it says that their practices and quality control system provide you with the cleanest, most consistent product imaginable. This is what makes the Pro Health Smart Potato the smart choice for you and your family. We're committed to providing you the cleanest, freshest products possible. Our exclusive pure water system provides you with a potato that needs no scrubbing or peeling. And I have found that that's true. And I haven't found these at Walmart yet, but I have found them at Ingles. So maybe at some of your, you know, nicer grocery stores you can probably find them. But they are super nice potatoes, and they are clean, and I don't scrub them. I still rinse them off. But I really like those, and yeah, definitely get those. They're good. The next thing, tea-wise, I have been obsessed with Mighty Tea here lately. This one is the organic mint. This is really good. It's the last tea bag I have from Mighty Leaf, and I'll go ahead and open it up because I'm going to be drinking it here in just a few minutes. They have the most amazing silk pouches. See that? Oh, I can smell the mint from here. And they've just really stepped up their game in bagged teas. And I said that on my latest vlog, which I'll link at the end of this video. But yeah, the tea in here is not, you know, the run-of-the-mill ending pieces of tea. It's the good tea leaves, and Mighty Leaf has stepped up their game now. I can only find it in like 2 grocery stores around here, and they're like 25 to 30 minutes away, so I just ship it in. It's so much easier. I'd rather pay like, you know, $3 for shipping opposed to drive that far. So I think that's all from my kitchen. Nope, one more. The Crisco Natural Blend, a blend of canola, sunflower, and soybean oil. And I like this. It's nice. It's great for sauteing and pan frying, and I've used it in baking, so I've used it all the way around. It's cholesterol free, and my family doesn't seem to mind it, so this was definitely a hit in December. I've been using it for a while, and yeah, my family likes this, and I like that I can do everything with one oil. Frying, and I use olive oil a lot still, but frying, sauteing, baking, and it's healthier. This is the one I go for, so I like it and thought I would share it with you guys. So now moving on, let's go to HomeWise. HomeWise, I have really been loving the Glade Melt, what's it called, wax melt warmers, and these are different than what I am used to. What I'm used to is the ones where you have, you know, the little top on it with the wax, and you slide in a candle, like a tea candle, and that shows how old I am. But they have since come out with new ones. These are electric, and you just put the little wax melts. They got lots of different scents in, and it fills your home with whatever aroma you chose. And it's really worked well. The thing that I have noticed is hit and miss on which wax melts are going to really linger, which ones you're going to be able to smell at all. You have to be, you know, very careful, and I probably should have brought some of my favorites. I know that the mint hot chocolate was not very strong. I know that the Better Homes and Gardens Zen was really good. The Fireplace one was really good, a little bit musty, but I have just been totally enjoying these, and I've got 3 of them now, and I got to get 1 more and I'm set. So I have 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs, and it really helps with the pet odors, the cooking odors, kid and, you know, husband odors, and I love it, and it's definitely a favorite for the month of December, probably the month of January too. Oh, These are the Scrub Buddy quick erasers that you can find at your Dollar Tree. There's 2 for $1. They are a little bit smaller, I think. I don't know. I'd have to really look to see if they are smaller than the Magic Eraser in size. I think they're a little bit smaller, maybe not. And they work just as well. They're $1. So these clean my bathtub like none other, and I love them. And, you know, I have been making a lot of my cleaning supplies, but these still take the cake for bathtubs and showers. So I love them, and they're only $1. Be sure to pick some up at your Dollar Tree. They're super, super nice. Now, pet-wise, I have been looking for a decent grain-free food that I can get at Walmart or my local Ingles without having to go all the way down to the feed store. Now, we didn't have a lot of time before our trip, and I was limited on what I could pick out. And so we got the Nutrish Zero Grain dog food, just the dry dog food. And it says that, you know, it's simple and that it has 0 grains and there's no glutens, fillers, byproduct, artificial preservatives, colors, or artificial flavors. No junk, just natural, wholesome, and easy digestible food for your dog. And Rachel Ray gives all the proceeds from this to, you know, the charity that takes care of animals. So, Cooper has seemed to like this, and it was like $10 less than the Blue Wild, and it's completely, you know, grain-free. My only issue is that there's no hand food in grain-free yet, but this one is a hit. I probably will repurchase it. And, you know, he liked it, so it was a hit. And I love Rachel Ray anyway, and I'm glad that she came out with a, you know, 100% grain-free dog food that you can find in, like, the mass market. That's what I like. Now, book-wise, well, let's do beauty, because I only have a few things. Then we'll do book-wise, and I'll be close to being done. I really hope you guys don't mind me sitting in front of the fire. It's really warm right here on my back, and it feels great. So, makeup-wise, if you guys have checked out any of my vlogs, you will know that the CoverGirl Ready Set a Gorgeous foundation is definitely a favorite. It's probably knocked out all the other foundations from the Avon to the Makeup Forever HD to the Color Stay by Revlon. This one is phenomenal. I'm wearing it today. And you guys, I have larger pores on my cheeks, some larger pores right here, and I've really never liked a matte foundation because I usually have dry skin. It will accentuate the dry skin, but a lot of the ones that I like, the dewy reflective kind of foundations, more like the Makeup Forever HD and the Luminosity one, but it shows the scars or the imperfections on my skin. And while I love a dewy J-Lo kind of look, this foundation has been like changing for me, like life-changing. It's the first true matte, and it's not a terribly heavy matte foundation that I have loved, and it covers super well. Sometimes I can skip concealer and just add a little extra of this foundation. Works brilliantly. It holds up like none other. If I use a primer before, it lasts well into the night. And usually, you know, I never sleep in my makeup, but sometimes, you know, I take a bath like at 3 in the morning, and when I'm washing my face or using a makeup wipe remover, it totally is still on my face. You can see it on, you know, the palette or the wash rag. And I'm wearing shade number 115. It's pretty light. It's one simple step for a flawless natural look that lasts all day. It blends easily into to even skin tone and reduces shine all day, and that's completely true. I love it. And if you're anybody who wants any kind of coverage, don't worry if you're dry skin, because this one is great. Moisturize beforehand as always, but this one has worked miracles for me. So I'm probably going to stock up, and the good thing is it's $6. So head to Walmart for the first time, and Walmart is always like falling behind on, you know, bringing stuff in quickly, and while it's brand new, you can find it at Walgreens and all the drugstores, which usually have it out a lot sooner than Walmart. But I seen for the first time at Walmart, they had this, and they had all the different colors. I can't remember how many I saw. I want to say 7 to 8, maybe 10. And I'm so impressed. I thought about doing a standalone, demo and everything, but I did a vlog showing that, so I don't really want to do it another one. But total hit, total. Don't pass it up. Now, a couple of blushes I've been enjoying are the Maybelline of New York. This one is in Plum Shimmer. Again, I have really been trying to stick away from a lot of shimmery products because I don't want those, like places on my face to show up as bad. This one is in Pink Weave. Now, they have just a little bit of shimmer to them, but not too much. Sometimes I like to add just a little on the top of my cheek. My bronzer is still down here, but, not applying it with a heavy hand is a good tip. But these have been like favorites this past month. I pulled them out and started using them again. The same goes with this. Now, I'm not wearing this today, but this L'Oreal Palace Infallible in Liquid Diamond. It's just one of the prettiest colors ever. Look at that. I don't think it's showing it as well. It's like silver with a hint of pink, and this has just been so pretty on its own. I've been complimented a lot on it, and I have probably every color they made in the L'Oreal Infallibles, because these are amazing shadows. They're not too creamy, but they're not as dry as just a regular powdered shadow. These are really nice, and even though they're like oldies but goodies now, they are still goodies. They apply so beautifully, and I love them, and they blend really well. Now, for days that, I don't want a ton of makeup, I want to throw something on quick, what color is this? I don't know. The Good as Marigold, cream eyeshadow by Drew Barrymore, her flower line, which is exclusive at Walmart, is so pretty on its own. Now I'm going to use my knuckle. Usually I use a brush, but I don't want my nails. It's hard to get into makeup with long nails, but it's so pretty. I just have been putting it on my lid, and I love it. And it's one of the prettiest, creamiest shadows that I've ever worn, and I think I'm going to go back and see if I can find some other colors because I like it a lot, and it doesn't really crease on me, so that's a great thing. So book-wise, I have a couple books to share with you. My Jesus is Calling prayer book by Sarah Young, I finished, so it went all the way through to the new year, December 31st, and here's the passage. I'll go ahead and read it to you. These are just beautiful. It says, and we're all starting a new year. This kind of applies. As the year draws to a close, receive my peace. This still is your deepest need, and I, your Prince of Peace, long to pour myself into your neediness. My abundance and your emptiness are a perfect match. I designed you to have no sufficiency of your own. I created you as a jar of clay set apart for sacred use. I want you to be filled with my very being, through and through with peace. Thank me for my peaceful presence, regardless of your feelings. Whisper my name in loving tenderness. My peace, which lives continually in your spirit, will gradually work its way through your entire being. And Isaiah 9:6, Corinthians 4:7, and John 4:16, 4:26. I'm sorry, through 27. So I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. Sometimes I keep it to read over a different year. Like if I was to put this up and break it out in 3 years, I wouldn't remember a lot of the stuff in the book. So usually I keep these. Sometimes I like to give them to my daughter or maybe a family member or somebody, so I haven't decided, but I love it. I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad I made it through the entire book. And it's, something that I like to do just to put me in the right place in the mornings. And the same way with my night prayer book. I started my night prayer book a little bit later, so I didn't run out on December 31st, but I think it's time I find a new one. If you guys have any suggestions or have a prayer book you're using right now, I would love to hear what it is so I can maybe order it. Another book that I love that apparently I got marker on last night, which I didn't realize till right now, is the Keep Calm and Pray On little notebooks. See the marker? I'll try to get it off with maybe a quick eraser, because they're awesome. This has just some life notes in it and stuff that I have going on, but it also has quotes in the bottom. They are beautiful and gorgeous, and I love this book. I bought it for so many people. It's a super big favorite of mine. Is the fire still going? It is. My Erin Condren Life Planner, another big favorite. Even though I have sort of been missing like my Filofax or my day timer, or my family timer? I don't know. That one's from Walmart. But I've really kind of been missing that with the times all the way down and the neat way, but I still love this. So I think I'm going to commit to still using it through 2015. I could just turn it into blog or whatever. I'm not sure. But right now I'm using it just like I normally do. I love it. It's still a huge favorite for me. Huge. And let's see. The last thing I guess I will share are a couple bags. This one from Kato. This is my little owl purse. If you've seen my vlogs, you've probably seen it because I did a vlog through, every day in December, and I showed this, and it was just one of those gifts I wanted to buy myself. It's like $15 at Cato's, and it's got this large flap, and it's not huge, but it's big enough to carry most of the stuff I want to carry with me. So I love it, and I've been using it. It's got this long strap, so it could totally be crossbody if you wanted it to. Definitely the shape for crossbody, but it's still a purse that I wear usually just on one shoulder right now, and I love it. I totally love it. So those are my December favorites. I'd love to hear what some of your favorite things for December was. You can always let me know on my blog, on the corresponding blog post, or in the comments below. And I'll be back, I think tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll have another day in the life vlog, and then Friday we'll have a haul, and then we'll do some weekend videos and start another week in this beautiful new year. It might not be beautiful outside, but it certainly is, a beautiful new year that I hope goes well for all of us. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys really soon. Bye. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. If you're interested in my day in the life vlogs, you can click right over here and check those out. You can also click over here for my latest haul from the Dollar Tree. Also, right up top, you can click and subscribe for more videos so you don't miss anything. And then right down there is the link to my blog. Just click it and you can head right on over there. Thanks again for watching.